Hi, I'm James, a knee, foot and ankle specialist, and today we're going to talk you through the best shoes for ankle arthritis. So the three shoes we're going to talk you through today are the Asics Gel-Kayano 30, the Hoka Bondi 8 and the Brooks Adrenaline GTS 23. Each shoe has different types of characteristics that can help with your ankle pain, ankle swelling and discomfort depending on the type of foot pain that you're getting and the type of foot that you have. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is the amount of support and different types of support in each shoe. So in the first shoe, the Asics Gel-Kayano, they have a typical and classical medial arch support. So you can see this grayer bit on the white midsole. This provides a little bit of arch support under your foot, helps to control pronation movements, so motions of your foot moving side to side. And this can be really helpful if you feel you've got an unstable foot, because that excess motion on the subtalar joint can irritate your ankle pain and increase your swelling. The other stability shoe that we've selected is the Brooks Adrenaline GTS. Now that provides support in a different way. It's got guide rails that sit either side of the undersole of the shoe, and that helps stabilize your foot, reducing how much it moves side to side, kind of like rails elevated in a bowling alley. It just tries to control the motion of your foot throughout the gait cycle. In contrast to that, the Bondi 8, it's got a neutral sole, so it's not tilted one way or the other. It doesn't have excess support on the arch of the foot, and it makes up for that in the type of cushioning that it has, and we'll come back to that in a moment. But first of all, just to recap on this, if you're looking for some extra support under the arch of your foot, then the Asics Gel-Kayano. If you're looking for some support throughout the gait cycle, then you might look at the Adrenaline GTS 23. And if you have a normal arch height, no instability as you're walking, then you might find the Bondi more comfortable. Then in terms of the type of cushioning, as you can see, the Hoka Bondi 8 has got a very thick midsole. For some people, they might find that makes it a little bit unstable underfoot, but it's got the lightest cushioning of the three shoes altogether, and that can help absorb impact and vibration, and that's really important if you're experiencing arthritis. As we walk, impact and vibration comes up from the ground, and if it can get absorbed by extra cushioning, it can reduce the irritation within the joint. Now there's different types of cushioning within each. So the Hoka has a CMEVA cushioning, which is super light cushioning. The Asics Gel-Kayano has a plush type of cushioning, and what that means is as you apply weight to it, it allows your foot to sink into it and then move back out of it. So it's a little bit like walking on a cloud. However, it can be a little bit unstable underfoot. They accommodate this by having the arch support and having a wider, broader base sole than other shoes. And then the Brooks is a nice firm cushioning. So a lot of people like this who have ankle arthritis, as it gives them a nice stable feel underfoot. So it reduces how much that subtalar joint can rock side to side by the guide rails, and it doesn't allow your foot to sink in too much. So it doesn't allow too much excess motion facilitated by the cushioning. Then in terms of heel drop, so that's the difference from the back to the front of the shoe. The Brooks Adrenaline has the highest heel drop, so 12mm difference between the back to the front of the shoe. You've got a 10mm in the Asics Gel-Kayano, and you've got a 5mm in the Hoka Bondi 8. The final most important aspect is the heel cup, and that's the depth and the stability of the heel cup. So this is probably where the Hoka Bondi 8 lets itself down a little bit in terms of providing that stability. You can see it's got quite a low cut here, and it's got a relatively shallow heel cup, so that means it just doesn't grab and cradle the heel as some of the other shoes might like, and therefore you might feel like your foot's able to move side to side in the shoe. In contrast to that, you've got more of a heel cup on the Asics Gel-Kayano. It's nice and cushioned all the way around, and you tend to feel really secure on that. The most secure of them all and the deepest heel cup comes from the Brooks. So as you can see, it can go the full length of my finger down. It has a nice cushioned outer, and it's really stable, so it reduces the amount that subtalar joint can move side to side. So especially helpful for ankle arthritis and subtalar joint arthritis. So overall, if you're looking for lots of cushioning, you don't need too much support, then we look at the Hoka Bondi 8. If you're looking for something a bit more stable, maybe you've developed an adult acquired flat foot and you've got ankle arthritis, then we might look at the Asics Gel-Kayano. And if you're looking at one of the most overall stable shoes on the market, then you look at Brooks Adrenaline GTS 23. There's links to all of these shoes in the description below. If you've got any questions, please leave them in the comment section, and if you found the video helpful, please like and subscribe to the channel.